Future David put this in the fucking video. I pause a lot, I talk a lot. If that ain't your thing, please watch the original.
Clockwork, I heard as the clock turns, I sleep inside a day works.
What up guys, it's David Joe, welcome back to Jack That Back. I hope the quality's a lot better. I'm using my DSLR and I've got a light, given there's a lot of light things. I'm not really tech savvy. But the noise is gone from the background, hopefully, because I've turned the ISO or ISO, whatever you want to call it, down. So yeah, I'm looking forward to try and use my DSLR to react to stuff now. Obviously, it should work, it should work. But anyway, David Bowie's Sorrow. I've never heard this before. Again, this was off the random generator. So, may as well call this the Shuffle episode 2, even though I do like David Bowie. I've only heard the later album and a few of his hits. And I've covered a couple of his songs, but I haven't really delved into his albums much because he's got loads. But anyway, David Bowie's Sorrow lyrics. I'm actually glad it's lyrics because I can read them. So let's do it.
With your long blonde hair and your eyes of blue, the only thing I ever got from you was sorrow. Sorrow.
He's got such a manly voice, hasn't he? Like he's such an iconic voice. If no one knows David Bowie's voice, even if you've only heard a few tracks, there's something wrong with it. Every song I've heard of him I've liked, and I've covered a few of his songs as well. You can't listen to that voice and not think David Bowie. If you don't, then there's something wrong with it.
You're acting funny, trying to spend my money. You're out there playing your high-class games of sorrow. Sorrow. You never do what you know you ought to. Something tells me you're the devil's daughter. Sorrow.
Great lyrics too. I'm loving the lyrics.
Sorrow.
One thing I've realised as well, especially I listened to all the new album, the last album he done, Black Star, before his unfortunate passing. His harmonies were dead eerie. Like his highs are really eerie, but in a good way, like they draw you in. And I heard it there as well on the R's. It's got that really, like it's really, really spooky, but in all the good ways.
Cause I tried to find her, I never knew just how much I miss her. Sorrow. Sorrow.
Whoa, Jack That Back. I like that high note towards the end there.
Just how much I miss her. Sorrow. Sorrow.
Nice.
With your long blonde hair and your eyes of blue, the only thing I ever got from you was sorrow. Sorrow.
Oh man. David Bowie's voice never aged. I don't know when this album, if it's what it's off. I'll have to do it after the video's over and research what album it's off. But even on Black Star and stuff, he had that same voice that I've heard from the 80s, 70s, whatever. His voice never changed. Isn't it weird that though? Like a lot of artists that he has that get older, they've still got that same sound. Like you could still imagine David Bowie in his 30s. Or you can still imagine Freddie Mercury in his 20s because his voice is still there, you know what I mean? That's one thing that, as soon as you're an adult especially, doesn't really change if you think about it properly. Like, My voice probably won't change, my singing voice. It might get a bit deeper as you guys go on, but there's not a big noticeable difference. You know what I mean? Obviously, Freddie Mercury, as years went on, he got a bit, obviously with his illness, you could say it was thinning a little bit, but he still had the power. I still think Freddie Mercury's voice in the late 80s, early 90s, I've always said it, is very underrated and very undermined a lot. Like, he smashed it. He got high and range as he got older, with an illness as well. With David Bowie, even on the last album, he still sounded David Bowie, even though he was battling cancer at the time. Crazy shit, man.
With too long hair, I couldn't sleep last night.
Oh, jack that back. Sounded very soul-y, that.
I couldn't sleep last night. With too long hair.
That was a long note, jack that back. Very eerie as well. That eerie voice. It's so good though.
With your long hair.
Damn. I listen to every second before it goes off. Oh, respect, you know what I mean? Damn, man. Really nice. Really, really nice. Top-notch marks for me. The harmonies for David Bowie, I always loved David Bowie's harmonies. They're so good and so underrated, man. Like, it's got that eerie vibe to it. I don't know why, it's very ghouly, but in all the good ways. His harmonies are amazing, so on point. Lyrics were amazing as well. Even on stuff like Starman and stuff up here, I've heard that one before. He had a lot of outer spacey kind of songs in the 70s and stuff, and a lot of iconic songs as well. There's stuff like Life on Mars. Life on Mars is amazing. Like, I love that song so much lyrically, vocally, it's so good. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. I'm sure there's going to be some David Bowie fans that want to request some. If you're here, please put them in the comments. This again was off the random shuffle, so the shuffle episode 2. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time, and peace.
I ride and I ride till I override, then I overwrite and shut down the mic tonight. Vibing right, I set the place alight. I got the eyeballs locked on a different site. I chat my shit, you seem to be bothered. Skanking about, but it's all fake rubber. Fuck pigs when I play cops and rubber.